Hello and welcome back. Thank you everybody for subscribing and all your comments, I appreciate them. This is Toolall number 15. I know, how did we get to number 15? I don't know. I only made number 14 last night. What's going on? I'll tell you what's going on. I've been buying too much bloody junk, that's what's going on. Let's have a look at the car boot sale bag today. It's a nice bloody thing off now. Oh yeah. This was a good find off the car boot sale. A steel cabinet, and I got it for £10. The guy had 2 or 3 for sale. I think they come out of an ex-AA van. And I think he buys the vans from auctions, strips them down and sells them on, I don't know, but he had 2 or 3 of these cabinets for sale, and at £10 it'd be rude not to, so I did. In fact, hold on. Happy days. I could do possibly 3 things with this. I could either put it on eBay for £30, try my luck. I could use it as a chemical storage cabinet. Or what I'm maybe going to use it for is for on the ground mounting a buffing wheel on it, a buffer when polishing. So it's like a buffing pedestal sort of thing. At the same time I was walking past, I was carrying these, so I just chucked it in. An Eclipse drill bit sharpener. That was £1. An old hammer, a Warrington pattern hammer. Why have you bought one of them, Chris, with a wobbly head? Because I haven't got one. That's why. Most of my hammers are ball pens. They might come in handy for something. For 50p, you can't go wrong. Right, that's that. Let's have a look at something else. Before we look at anything else, I've quickly mocked up the steel cabinet. I've put the buffer on top as a pedestal, and it's quite good. And it'd be ideal for storing compound and buffing wheels inside the cabinet. So I think that is what it's going to end up as. Obviously it needs repainting, Colchester green, obviously. The buffer's a little bit poorly at the moment. It did have an on-off switch off a little pillar drill, but that was rated at 1/4 horsepower, and that motor is rated at 3/4 horsepower. And the 2 didn't get on and it burned out, so it's a little bit poorly at the moment. But as you can see, I think that's what I'm going to use it for. Anyway, let's have a look at the next item. Okay, what's next? A ruddy great big bag full of the good, the bad and the ugly. Some things I really shouldn't have bought. I got a little bit overexcited and couldn't wait to have my money over. I'll give you a prime example. These. Oops. Toolmakers clamps. Ooh, look nice them. How much? £1? Lovely. I bought them, tucked them in the bag. It's only when I got home and looked at them more closely I realised they're not very well made. They're a bit ugly, aren't they? So that's just going to end up in the scrap bin. The sort of thing I'm after. So I got this last year. Much nicer, isn't it? It's lovely. So I made a little mistake there. That's the bad. A hammer. This is the good. Reminds me of a miniature sledgehammer, just like the shape of the head. And that was £1.50. The end's a bit slit. Needs a bit of work that done to it. Bit of wood glue. Alright, for £1.50. What did we get? This is unusual, not something I usually come across. A brass gauge. I asked the guy how much and he said to me, how much do you think it's worth? I thought, well, I know how much it's worth on eBay, I'll give you £2. And he snatched my hand off. He said his wife was just glad to get rid of it. I think I could put it on eBay for about £10. If it had a name on it, a maker's name or a factory name, it would be worth more. But a good find for £2. Just got some of that. That was £1. And if you've got a leaky radiator, and it'll play about £3 in the shops. You're gonna get these things when you see them. An unusual spanner. If you can read that. An adjustable spanner. By moving the fingers, a bit like feeler gauges, so you can adjust the width of the nut that's going on. Very unusual. That was possibly £1. I can't remember the prices of buying that much junk these days, but I won't pay much than £1 or £2, I can tell you. Bit more modern tool. German though, the quality. Wire cutters. 50p. Happy days. That's that. What else have we got? Presto drill bit. £1.50. It costs a lot more to buy at the shop, won't it? That's a 3/4 with a reduced shank. I got one for £1.50. That's that. What else have we got? Oh, another spanner. It's got a Ford, more teeth on it. Just like that. That was 50p. Possibly do something like cut the end off. I've seen them turn these into bottle openers. Hey, that's possibly what's going to happen to that. It's an old Ford spanner. 50, another spanner. Little dinky one, 50p. Happy days. I did make a sculpture out of some of these. If you look at my videos, Spanner Ballet, I did make a sculpture out of some of these. That's why I bought it. I might be making something else in the future. So that's that. An old clamp for 50p. Why have you bought that, Chris? Well, I'm going to be making a ball turner, a new ball turner for the lathe, and that section is what I need, the ball turner. Happy days, 50p. We're nearly there now. Look at this. It's sheer beauty. £1 is a good cleaning up. I'm happy with that. That's an absolute beauty, that. I'm nearly there now. Oh, sometimes when I see things in twos I can't resist. I saw these, a pair of these, £3. Hatchets. That's a bit wobbly, that one. These are a similar pattern head to a French pattern axe, so might put these on eBay. So they get on. Aren't they lovely though? There is a guy in France, Jean-Paul Aguirre, you can look him up, and he makes figurines out of these. He'll trim that down, put some feet on it and a head, and it makes it a lady with a long flowing skirt. He's very good. So I might make a figurine out of these yet. So that's that. There's one more item and we're done. Bear with me. And as always, I've saved the best till last. I got this bad boy, I'm not going to show it yet, for £5 because it was sold untested. Let's see what we got. We've only got a Dirty Great Big Retro, I'm a big sucker for retro, disc sander. Hold on, there's a nameplate on it somewhere. There we go. I've seen these in tool catalogues, I looked them up, circle in 1954. So that puts this at least 60-year-old. Like I said, it's untested, not tried it yet. Look at that switch. A metal switch. And there's, oh, can you see, did you see the rust come out of that then? Happy days. It's not been used for a while, has it? God, it's really heavy. I do have a disc sander. It's half the way to this, but isn't she lovely? She's just crying out for polishing. I hope it works. Let's find out. Let's plug it in. Oh well, here goes nothing. I'll just hold it at arm's length. You never know what's going to happen. Oh, it's in. Well, there's only one thing to do. I've got to press this metal switch, which I'm not really looking forward to. Let's give it a go. Nothing. That's upsetting. Try it again. Oh, there she goes. Oh yeah. So there you go. There's a vintage Black & Decker disc sander for £5. Just needs a good cleaning up. So there you go, that was car boot sale, Toolall number 15. Thanks for viewing and come again. God, it's heavy that thing, let's go put it bloody down. Oh.